I'm Mary Elliott, and I'm from Burrillville, Rhode Island. I have a speech, but after listening to everybody, I think I'm just going to have to talk off the top of my head. You know, as a town, we've come together and we've really fought this because we are together in this. This company, Invergent, they're not playing by the rules. They're getting free passes, and it's not right. They can make as much noise as they want. If you've ever heard these testing go off, it's horrible. I can't imagine having a baby in this area. It's got to be very stressful. They sound off any time. And by the way, so does the power plant that's already there. Ocean State. They have no consideration for the people that live near them. I can't imagine this company being any different. They've already proved to us, to me anyway, that they really don't care about us. They just want the money. It's not right. Money is not everything. Also, I'd like to ask, why in this age of recycling and refurbishing, and that we teach our children to recycle and, and save things, why would they even consider destroying 200 acres of unspoiled, pristine land? This land is enjoyed by thousands of people. Why can't we repurpose some of these? They said 9 plants that are scheduled to be closed. Why can't they repurpose some of them? I don't think we need a plant to begin with, but if we have 9 plants that are closing in the next 2 years, they already have been destroyed, in my opinion. The land has been destroyed. Why would you destroy more land? They're not making any more land. By the way, they're also not making any more water, and these power plants are destroying they're using up our water. What are we going to drink? We certainly can't drink, we're going to drink wine? I mean, that's not really a good idea. Why not? Well, it is, but I'm sorry. It's ridiculous that this is even being considered. And also, as I'm driving around, I went up to the Berkshires. There are solar panels all over the place. I know of a family in Rhode Island that has solar panels. They are selling back the power from their solar, that they're generating from their solar plants. They're getting a check for $400 a month for doing nothing. Well, they got things on their roof. Big deal. Guess what? I'm going to be doing that real soon. Wouldn't anybody else? We need to look at solar power. We live in a great area for that. We have those wind turbines. Another great thing, we're off the coast. We have a lot of wind, and not just in this room, but we have a lot of wind out there. I think that's what we need to do. We need to focus on the renewables. We don't need this power plant. Where it is, definitely not. I don't even know if we really need it. We need to look at renewables. We don't need to be polluting our earth. We only have one earth. We only have so many years to live as a person. Hopefully, I would like to see land like this preserved for my children, my grandchildren, and everyone else's. It's not fair. I teach school. I don't want to see my little 5-year-olds walking around with masks so they can breathe. And that's what's going to be happening very shortly if they keep destroying the forest and the wetlands and everything else that helps us combat all this terrible pollution. Also, look at the news. How many pipelines have burst this week? 2, 3?
Every day.
That's scary. I have the pipeline that runs right through my property. I'm afraid something's going to happen. And then what? Somebody made the joke at one meeting. Well, if this plant blows up, we're not going to have to worry about Burrillville being rural, because we're not going to have Burrillville. It's going to be a dead zone. It's going to be, what, Chernobyl? I don't know. I know it's not radioactive, but it's what it's going to be. It's just going to be dead space. And the loss of life is just not worth it. And just like, someone said earlier, why don't we just give our kids, our children, a carton of cigarettes, and, give them this water that's been tainted with the, especially in Burrillville. In Pasco, we had that big chemical spill. How many children got sick? How many people died? 11 people alone had brain cancer. It's not right. Burrillville has done its share. We have the Ocean State Power Plant. It's not a good neighbor, but at least I think most of us can tolerate it. But we don't need this plant, and that's all I want to say. And I beg of you all to not let this happen to us. I really do. I beg of you that we just can't do this. It's not fair to us. It's not. And that's all I have to say. Thank you very much.